Please share the video. Yeah, two video ni charo okay. Malakal berpinki lu kuat pa aja rogunja. Berpinki chalo. Baden u chalo roke mi ukuru anji ninyo. Kuat jeti julu gunja gao. Tia wil kaman ngoti ga gunja. So keti di Malakal. Naka ai pa aja ki nganan. Shara ga video jaman. Shara ga video jaman. Ya boom Philip safe. Salam alaikum. Kaya journey out tamam. This is my favorite fast food fast food restaurant, Taco Bell. Okay, the place they actually tell local to my bag to this in the car. That's why I look at skinny, man. Though. I get a bigger color. Sorry, Jamana, I'm also watching Jama Betana. Nasta video. Nas video, but I turned that down. People shouting, there's problem everywhere, guys. So, yeah, I like to watch the Fox News. I know not everything they said on there is okay. But that's Nazil, Anagia Gulu and Nesepata. The woman I'm enough to Denga, America. In the illusion, come on, ita Loma Kawaja, ita Loma Republican, Manatama American. Yani de radicalism. Muk Marquez, Mabukalinasi Geneve Salam. Kevin Lewis. Shara Galaja, Ejmana Maka topic in our legend. Guy Nikilim and a mission of the Malakal. Mission Lasel Malakal can Marufini Basel. Okay? Chalawang a deal with a legend Chalhuang, Chalisa guy, Chalapicatirina. Which alabas Glupita made, Yaugala Bruce Garishila. Which are Ardi Vitagda, Loita Stark and Few, Tisamalu, Bujibla Bruce and Lita Gatam to the fetish with the dumb with our cook or Otabi. أنا ما أعرف بيقولوا بيجيني بالعرب بيقولوا ناس جاباني زول كده قلبه ميت يعني. أجل ما أقول شيء مو سلام تعالى بكون يا أوكي كما يقول فول تمام سلام تعالى يا أوكي بس أجل أمات نادي نور ينير أجمعنا شارك الفيديو سلام تعاكم جنوبين مالات تعاكم إنتم قاعدين فيو أنا راي نكلم بالعربي بتاعنا بسيط ف المهم يا جماعة عارفين كل ما يوم صباح يسبق يكون في كلام تاني ناس جنجامنا اوكي كلام الأصل في مالكال أنا بس ده نور أجده I need to send my condolences to the family of deceased in Malakal ده بقولوا مياكال بيرتان تأشلا لكن أنا ما أعرف it become Malakal because ناس بتاع عربي ده Nana kuna gadin ashinu filo ajane is a mar with Arab. It used to be called Malakal anyway. That's what we know with Cape Beauty. Tamam. Elizabeth Cape Impol. Fa Michel Alasel fi Malakal de kan maruf basel. Lekin al ajal batal yaude. Ude mufrut oh man. De mufrut ginubin kotar. Yarfiu, Anajita in a Chanajin Sala le Usura Alas and Leum Tasir. I came here to send my condolence message and pray for them. That death is something that we cannot escape as a human being. Okay? Particular as a Christian. We have seen, when we talk today, what is it? Tomorrow is called the Pasqua. Ugule the Yom beta usum Giam beta Yesua Mush. So as a Christian, all of us read the Bible, although you are not a priest. I'm not here to say that, I know all about Bible. No, I don't. Because Bible has been actually written and composed by so many people with a different mind at a different time too. So sometimes we tend to say everything in the Bible is written by God. And we fail to define whose God is. Who's God? Okay? When Simon Peter, today I will go into Bible with you guys. I read the Bible. Ana Catholic here. Let me tell you my background. Okay? I know about Bible. I went to school. I got taught how to read the scripture about Jesus, I want to also, I did some sort of Christmas, what is it? All these scripture study. So I did those. What it said when Simon Peter asked, because he has a lot of questions. He asked Jesus that masters or Savior, let's put it Savior now, because by then he used to be a master, or raised bitana, if you want to put in Denga. Like Denga bigger rutanta Genuvasi. So everybody can understand it. So what happened? Ugal gal who's gal God the munu? Ugal, how do I know God exists? Jesus Galeo, if you want to know God, look at someone next to you. Whoever next to you, they are God. Oh, Jesus gal, I'm God and I'm in God, which you kide. Kalam fare katir. Mafi, there's no direct answer kide. That Christ has given his disciple to come and define it. Meaning, God is you. God is another human being. When you respect those people's values, when you respect yourself, then you are respecting God. Okay? Also, if you go deep and then trying to analyze and interpret the Bible, based on the recent analysis, you will come up with the conclusion that there's no heaven. Heaven is where you are. the whom you live in, the place you are in, that's your heaven right there. Okay? That's your heaven. Don't think, I will stay here and then when I die, I'll go there. This is an illusion, Nas Muslimin. This is why in Islam you find that people that are radicalized, they are made to believe that they have something better in the future life when they kill people who don't believe in their values. When they kill them, then now God will be happy with them. There's nowhere in the Bible or in Quran that said killing someone will make God happy. Mafi. But we are doing it anyway. You can make up a stuff just to make people believe that this human being is so and so. Does that mean God is happy with that? No. We are God. Because if you look at a lot of things that are happening in the world, it's a human being that is now creating the airplane that you can fly from here, from the United States to Europe to Asia within a certain time. It's not God that created it. You can ask people who have made it to the rest of the. Sorry, this is just a part of prayers. Okay, I'm trying to, trying to heal with the family that their family got killed in Malakal. Okay, but I will come to the real situation why I'm talking about this. Okay, so yajamana nana mana kud nupusna pijokide ma nafa. If you want to live in heaven, make your home a place that you are happy at. Make your place of work a place that is heaven. There's no any other heaven. Ita in the 20, you can kill people here that don't believe in God, and then God will go and reward you with like 20, whatever, 12 wives. That is a ludicrous. Well, what is it called? Illusion. It's not. This is not exist anywhere. Dekala masa. This is exactly what happened to our brothers Dengas. Okay, they were made to believe that to Sudan bukun leum. But when you go there, na Denga indum land jamana, they have enough land that they can live in. They can farm there. They can do what they want there, but they don't want it. They just want to claim something ready. Okay, and this is why you see death and suffering everywhere. What is the relationship between Ukumu Batakir or Ukumu Batariak with the instant people that are in Unamis? Okay? What is it? Thank you, Uwara. Okay, what is it? What is it, ya Jamana? Mafi. There's no connection. Look what happened in Malakal to those Ajere Chollo and then the Nuer people. In reality, if you go to Upper Nile State, the higher population are Chollo and Nuer. But they are marginalized. Because Denga bata Barakazal, Denga bata Wen, give support Denga Gadi Yaktul Jamadel for Malakal. That's why you see they are overrunning na Chollo, unat Nuer. There's no justification. Albuarinu, Denga Apadang can be able, yani, Yamul Thread le Chollo inu itu mata talabara for you one. That you guys belong in the Unamis. The worst thing that they have done is that these people were made to leave their home, to go and seek the protection under the foreign forces in the Unamis. Now, in order to get them out there, and this is what I've been saying, Lena Chollo, but brother Edward, mistake me. People think that I hate Denga. Yajimana, I don't hate anybody. Trust me. I hate nobody, but when you lie, I don't like you. That's just the simple principle. You can lie to me and expect you to worship you. I know you are God, and I'm God too. Because Christ said, when you want to know God, find it in you. Okay? When you respect others, they respect you. When you don't want to be, when you want something that when you don't like something, don't do it to others. Do not do anti to others. So why are you expecting these people to worship you when you are all over trying to take everybody things that don't belong to you? Ejmana sharak al video ajan ajere maradi del maheji kala kal joke de manafa. Okay, sharagal video. So what happened in Malakal is going to happen everywhere across South Sudan. And that's why people were talking of return of the ITB, what is it, IPDS or what IPDs. Okay? These people cannot return into their home because there is no guarantee that their life is no longer under threat. Mafi, there's no guarantee. There's nothing that will tell you when these people actually come back to their residence, they will be safe. Whatever caused them to run away and evacuate or escape have not gone anywhere. That thing still exists. Now you are talking about refugee to repatriate. The repatriation cannot take place. Even though Kenyans are now demanding that the refugees in Kakuma, Dadaab, and other places in Kenya need to go back to their origin country. The issue that caused them to become refugees, it was not their choice, but it is something that is over their control. They cannot overcome it. That's why you have to escape and then go look for safety somewhere. That's what the definition of refugees are. Someone who cannot actually fight or overcome the situation. This is about life or death. So you cannot force them again to go back to the same situation that they came from. That means you are part of what had happened to them. So when people talk about Yaki, there has to be a mass repatriation under the United Nations Charter, it doesn't work that way. Every human being has every right to be protected. And this is simple. Let me put it in a simple Arabic. Okay? Algerian betak, let's say mara betak, uga de duk marto. Mara betak jere nak, uja, pikishimba betak ita babta bab, ita rajil, ata ita ma mara betak ita babta oj pikishimba betakum, mara de idakal jua inak. Lo rajil jaya inak, lo rajil ya ukan teradu, wala mara ya ukan teradu, albetura da ku wala oktuda, ita begib gedama to gul no. This is not right. Okay? You can kill him or you can kill her. That's what called humanity. And that's what translates in the meaning of the refugees. Because you ran away from the danger, now you cannot be forced to go to danger. Whoever wants to force you back to the danger is also more danger than the other danger that you ran from. So this is what I want to put across. These people of Chollo, Nazal Bachubinu Gurush, Yani Gurush, Al-Basid and Jenga Gadi Diumde, Yani accent min ruo bata nas bitam al jamaa del dema nas biarif insaniya ruo bata de insaniya ma hindum al sulta badan de nas munu. When we talk about organization, the only tribe that has been well organized and have a very good history that can be written and even South Sudanese can adapt to is the Chollo. These are part of Luo family. Al nas jamaa del kan nas bugulu. When we go back to Luo history, we call them Nyakang. They can second son to le Dima. But because Lena Enak, at le aya usura kulo. Let's say 60% if I'm not, because Mafi is statistic in Malta, but I have to go back and see that. Ajere yal al boletu kobarde jara lawal anamare bugulu shunu bakri jara lawal. The firstborn, they are always kids that are very polite. Sometimes man beji darwishin. Jana lawal de jana betala bara such man ma bi arif nafsu. That's why anina nak pi barakazal aluo betana beta barakazal de. Yani aya aje kulu ba mulu bare. Zol beta baktulu no biklimu bera ma kalam de bushubu be ganun. Okay? This is what exactly happened in Dima. Lekin nyakang talabara zol mufata tabanu jana numeritnen na maneji taban jana lawal itum lo lagetu class indak mara yani almara morta. Okay, wita morta. This is yani the best life you guys ever had because you are experiencing something new, so you will treat them differently. The firstborn, yeah. Okay. Firstborn bigger yani betala darwish. Ba nanu kire ba mulule kire na manikori ayezol kulu dari arab malufu chunu daka jana. This is what happened to me. My firstborn acid ibichub nafsu uka anurubuna. But all of the sudden ukidel jawarao uma their attention wadule del. If he doesn't given that ubamul nafsu anazaru tabana na kire. Uderi masal nafsu yarja jana tani. But uma jana tani. This is exactly what happened lena ina Barkazal lena dima. But Lanjikan nas Chollo, the nas kana mal napusum organized well. Itu masa lo chupta musabata Chollo fi alanil. Yani uman nas accent indu nizam the Nuer. At a culture bitam the way they represent it. I see guy bol gadi amul fan mambugul the figan betajere Malakal or speaking to jibo. Tumbuchup abugulu chuno. Alajal nas dia kudu malaya arafinu malaya kula ajar mufrud nukushu le jalbiya bata jalaba but jalbiya bata jalaba yauna denga kan dere shilta biya bata jalaba. That's why na denga are acting like a radical Muslim because mindum culture betam kanas machine arian ita na mantamchi arian pudore on the world international community it find as something else bukudu fi ajatani. So what they did was to take Jalbia, Jalbia, the culture of the Denga. Like, no, Jalbia ma is not a culture of the Denga. And in an alu but a Barakazal and Nag in Aja Bugula Bong, a bong it a gear kudu, Al Urshalde, the gear kudu, Gedam Rajil, Warakit a gear, Copas Jabatak. Because Pima allowed kid it a tuck fellow. Chupta. So, a culture of a Chuluk or Chala, Yauna school of Univasa Gardini Amuladap. I'm telling you guys, just a minute. Let me go find something. I know could Malta marriage. Let me bring it. Let me see. Bring it. Okay? Anyway, yeah, Jamana, I get a mafia, but let me show you guys something. Fia Jardini, Fia Vitana, Mara Vita, Itum Chubu, Ituma Yana Jarden, then his Amata Chala. I don't know, Suksuk then as Chalaya Dani, okay? I don't know what to find. And in a Kuluna Luo, but that's their culture, okay? I don't could Zoita Tabanamana at Nens Watch. Ana Zoita Kawaja, but Ukiraman's watch. Al Chollo community taban ana wad min as lo okay wo ase usum chunu al sura bata ma mara bata de uman mashi jab suksu kan kudule na ja de lo chunu bata Chollo de okay because that is their culture. These are organized anina mala basna bonga wala chunu taban bonga na nas ma gezo le na beo. It's not part of ajed de basa jata sakaba ina. We dress normal and in a binamul chunu lekin ala usum chunu de ala naman nungare dugu shababiam shala uman gelebisa jadel. That's culture. There's something unique that you can be identified with. Bakirai, so what I'm trying to put across here, Kwati, Nana managing warm no pusna. People should not come and lie that there is a security in South Sudan. South Sudan is completely destroyed. There will never be anything good that Denga as a tribe will bring to South Sudanese than disaster, than chaos that people are in, than destroying that nation for good. They will never. Whether you change Kir today and you bring in a new Denga, Mafi, you will still go through the same pain. It is simple na Chollo Nuer itum made kalukum ikarabukum be gurush. Al gurush de demosala besim. Ita land betak de lohindak tabalga active min gurush. Alita karabuk be de tamchi taktul okta kola taktul ako. Okay? Mafi. As the Sultan, now then other le Sabede Bugulushun, al new governor, and Lagadu le Cholade, they are so messy. The man Sultan. Zolde Khan God were Ulin when he was Ajere, Ayum, I will block your ass, brother. I'm not joking with this. This is the facts. You have 6 people that are killed, and these are the inside Nuer una Chollo. Okay? Al Kalam de Kan Kalam Maduru. Look what happened. According Piwad Kidem in Chollo, Gadi Kiliminak, Gadi Sharaja Lase, Ugalo Berutan. Okay? And I'm going to Raja Lekum Berutan to Lu. Ugaliaki, Ukide Bena Kamen, Akam Girgin Pin, Uyani Linkadulo Muslim. Akam Baruchuluk, and Aquan, Chanachi the Malakal Kuncha. Pai Chi the Chen Ben and Nitkan Yamana Chidutige Zuma yer, very chana Lore Motar. Okay? Pa Lore Motar Gunukano, Jang, what young get you the Chonga Rogan. Okay? Taban Nab Grakam Baro Jang. Okay? Nab Grakam Baro Jang. Kede akam bara uchulu pa akam nab gari ci kun jaw chen guir diyo bari chan nyany pinyer guir ne ubene nga ne klor pa yana ci ne lor akam gabar nyumana ayuwan yunumis taban pa ci lu ka ba sasen malakal gululungan bare pagan lekin uchulu mene watar uchulu gno agan bare nyani kan ma nyani ti rukum nyani mo ngaw ko nginyu kwadun ujulu gi gaw kan ti rogunu u bare nyomu ti gi jang so nya ti ki jang kunja de liao gana ben kere kam kre kam te lo bti anuli inu nyingi ma ci bier nit kede wen kana do nga ma nga jang yani giege be kere pa gan ode na giti jang chang. So what happened e bene kam ne bene nya nyi chababa gi chal ge bene kunja ge ci du ti ga mosir kede go miel class e dan kinyemet gina ti jire wa jang yeri gi jang ro ge chang gane kro ben ga kanu ke lel ben ga ne ben ci lo ge na ben yo de kamuti ngane sak balo. Okay, pa bad ma e ben ga ci lo na ben ni sen ci lo ke de uti ga respond yani ge atum ga ber go kak pa na tum nga klin e nyor yo kin wa jang ge ke ben kun cha ken maje u chot ga maje mal abe chot ga maje kan am bu tar we na ti jiriani kan yonda yu an kun cha ngo chek dioni dog is out chan kam ngai to rani gin kan bere jang chang kada ya gena na chub ga pin pai class enyo ko god kan e god gane taban ma je gana chot ma le god gane e yu god no ba sidare kam cha de winga ya ga chin pa da ambu ju ben yo bibi chal na gan noere kar gerio wala da kede kada chilo gena kada wen kan e rubo gon nyo ma ga za do kan ga nga ku kada yon yu wan da chi taban bere gama na ti nu ko to pa un yuru no michila upi kana no gumti ju ku jang nit abo jang ngin tije nafsu fi malakala no tiye ga okro u jang ngin tije fi nafsu awul no tije pi jibo kro pa itum ya jamana na sa kwade kare ladmi nishar al kalam de al mawdu al asal fi malakal asabinu fi sod wata ne kire gam rasalo le min malakal uga le shinu uga le ake uga de ga de sharabe rotan ta chala ke ucho arabi fiu mushila yawda kirma yadi du kit lagal walet beta chala de musha chan ma biar zolde yani de min chala udar yaksim nas chala zolde wodu lew cho gurush mashi biga tala na salatin al kan fi yunumis al muwatinin al kan fi yunumis de gamra salu lew cho masarib ya jamana talo bar ma asada anina mana jang wala janga anina wai. Okay, so itum bestale na uteji tasbalni ubada gana beji namul barnami ita ma biamul barnami lokir ma yadi daba ma ulin chalma usana kamal naseji ya jodo chunu ukir lisa kafar raso ita bishubu ita bisala chunu ma ita da teji na teji tamul kalama ta jenge. Okay, ayum kare let me do this in that way ajere sabida yam yarja ina yam shamul arkata da le zoltan ana insan ma indi kalam ana I warn him like a couple times ulisa ga addictive kalam far. Okay, ana ma indi ukit le kalam far. Okay, so alzolde ukit mashi na ukit ada gurush le nas dem salatin mashi kalam ma nas bitam itum ya jamana talo bara fu yuwan wala tana jabu kir وزول جاي يجي يسال بيتانا ونا Chollo الجرى في يوانده بيوت بتاعهم كل ناس الساكنين فيه في ملكال ده ناس جنگا يا جماعه جنگا تر الناس البرا القدر ايش قدر يمشي في يوان بيت بتاعه شالو ده ناس دنگا يا ساكنين فيه إذا لو زول قاعد يساكن في بيتك ده شو ناس البكالي وكان قتل جانا بتاعك ولا قتل وقتك عشان انت نفات جريت هناك ده شو البكاليك تجي بسلام وتجي تاك انه زول ده راح يجي ابتلك باب يقول هاي خلاص انا كان قتلت وقتك ولا قتلت ابوك تعال بس تجي تشيل بيت بتاعك ما بيعملوا كلام زي ده سو المشكله اجل بالضمير بتاع الناس جنوبيين انا ما اعرف في شنو ده شنو يا بالضميركم وات ما باقد يفكر راس بتاعه اجل تردنو امبارح قتل وقتي وزول ده التردك ده لسه ساكن في وده امبارح قتل فيه الناس بتاعك ده ويتا ده ترجع هناك تقول في سلامة مالو أنا راجع ده شنو كده you guys need كده أسأل نفسكم في شنو الضمير بتاعكم الما بكاركم تفكر كويس إتا تنسى all of the sudden within a day إتا بنسى أجل أمباري كان ملك زول الأمباري كان ملك مشكلة كبيرة إتا بنسى تقول يا أخي يمكن ربنا ماشي في قلبه ربنا ده جا من وين ده يا كلام قبل أنا قاعد نشار لكم okay itum den tagar bible agot tagar of bible de al bible bada de malta mushakil so nas Chollo ashan guruj al basit wadule nas al kadat betam de wad al mashi jabu galo da kan betam de ya asa nas Chollo gam dagaso inu nina khalas jana betana ja anina buruo bara asa nas del when they are still on run we don't even know if they are surviving wala na denga del mashi gaba do man ubiga kataluman jadaum fi bare na sama gyaw ga da kul fiu okay unas gadat beta Chollo de gadin saka diaskot anina del ulai salam de ra ne kalamu wanina mana denga kide no ma fi haja na denga ma fi haja uman dero lekum ede taglib nufuskum tukunu denga wala tukunu okay yeah, they have kalam America lena Ghana's Nazi Equatorian are Ugandan, Congolese, and Kenyan. So Nazel Nadenga Uman they don't believe in Ayazole Nagal God Mal Bitao. Ukaman they belong to South Sudan. They only know that Uman Yao Nazbita Junub Sudan Arab. Uda Mafi Ajatane. Chala Ijibu Jana Woktak, wala Jibu Muni Kudinak, Umaga di Shakal Bemishila Tadenga. Ulana bugulekum nasa kwati ma fi aja bagir okay ude how sabab alitum chub na Chollo and it took like what it took about a year for them to bring someone from Chollo that will come and do the work of Denga. What is the work of Denga? Is to come and eradicate or kill Chollo that don't believe in Dengism, and that apply across South Sudan. It will happen in Juba. It will happen in Wow. It will happen in Awil. It will happen in Rumbek. It already happened in Rumbek. Rumbek itum ga enta asema nas ma gari ne kelim fiude is because nas bita jurbelde they become all denga gar yaw nas muboto mono bugul mono de Mamur Salman nas Mamur Salman they all become major denga gar. When you find them speaking they all denga gar, and that's exactly what happened. Okay. So ya jamana itum nas ala Nandenga tribe in South Sudan, the only solution the mushakil ta junub is to rise up against this small tribe called Denga. Okay, itum asa adetum lem adan ata jenga makan ma indu adan bakul. Okay, here is what happened. Kan fi ajare samak betana kabir bugulu shunu garmut mush galu fi nyangura yuanta ne kide kan ga ya jiri leo yani taban garmut kabir na maneji kiri ta bushu fi aja kide fikashin beta yala na ajere teams bugulu chunu al teams ab bukob leo lekin pinya o kid bad ma gam ada kashin mu kide yala teams abba ju biga ma fi aja kalas al teams biga na manel ga garmudi na kalas gadi yakul fi garmut da ya sabab balitu mushuk garmud man yalga malta tinde budakal nafsu fog hinak achani lakbat matin bika kala sarfo ma indu sin pijism fi aja education pana jenge ma indu sin but itum wadete lem sin uman asa bamul nufusum de garmut zamande but this is the time taarif ino nazel ma indum sin bitam sin bitana jenge daytum zol min Chollo nazel katalo na Chollo de when you come by then tamul the real investigation you'll find out that these are Chollo killing Chollo, these are Nuer killing Nuer on behalf of Denga. Denga gadi nagze garmut kabir, anina na Denga kotar, man ma kotar. Itu masal na puskum. Nuer brown no man ya got bed bitam, they portend no ikilim berotanta Denga. Then as luo bitana enak, na man ya got brown bed bitam, they portend ikilim rotan Denga, and then they act like Denga. And then they claim to be Denga. Ani Denga de katir, uman ma katir. The same thing, the Nuer population, the Nuer katir akbar min Denga. But when you go there, mafi Denga burut and the Nuer, even if they know, even though they can speak Nuer better than the other Nuer, they will just sit there and then they will say, hey man, man, it's okay. Yala na Nuer de kulu wamo, they speak Denga. And then now everything changed to be Denga. They have sababitu muchup. Na Denga biga ze garmuda na gia gulure. Lekin yom nasi arifinu mindum ajere, mindum sinpi kishum bitamde, umara ikunu ze garmud, anamar garmud quest. Garmud gia dakal fetin, lekin na Denga rai dakal wen mamaru. Okay? So ya kwati, aja quest mufrut nas minasede, raya bado. Arja ugulu le na jengede, kalama loman gadi ni amulu isede munas. Yaktul nupuso mut yomi miskin maindo alaka masulta pitak rubuna ma bukun muksud makum mafi rubuna ma bukun muksud aya bata na Chollo arifinu na Denga kulu na Denga abadang Denga wen they were all speaking in what is it called they were all speaking here in social media that lo jabu zol saket. They have given you guys warning. They were not joking. Hello, ne beta with Chollo de, women Denga bedang. Was all the amash amal tactic del. We recently had no fee go kid a rasaluina. Yani asakir darabu, but yang anyor number 2 de. Jusu minum Chollo bara minu asala. Unazel kulu Chollo wadumpi Malakal. Uman mashi muatan sakit. Lakin indu masala beta. Del machine nag ishakal ekunu usumchunu ishakal tujari itama biar buarin garin naglation is because they want to get rid of Chollo. Chuluk deriak tuluman. And the same thing happened to Wow. Look, kalam bata nas western barakazal de analisa ma da kalta lem. De ana ganagul itum nas brati ituma biar na Denga. You guys are acting like kalas na Denga simakum na Denga amal chino mafi because itum lo shuptu kare look what happened matu gul der yak machar is not yak machar that made that decision that is being made in South Sudan. Whoever need to be degree in or out is done by President Kiir ura Denga Council of Elders Denga community yaw gi amal kalam de Denga community yaw ga de amal kalam de. Yeah, Togbor lo be bagari to him to reach 5 million. Because itama nas bagar batak, I don't doubt about that. Because you guys are counting chicken, goats, uchunukulu, the population takum. So that's no doubt. But if we go to really Sanchez with the validation from the accurate or credit organization, Denga will end up to be less. Actor Minubuku na Zande actor. Wala nas Luo or nas Nuer ya bukun actor nas. But because you guys are just picking everything, itu mugid ze garmut anaga nagulu de bugulu chunu madi fish be rutanta kawaja de. So you guys like it, but time will come. Nasi arifinu itu maindukum sununde, it will come, because everybody now is start to learn. They start learning about who are these people. Nobody knows where you guys come from. That all of the certain pigavila buguleo denga, woman gari nyakam nas, gari yaktul nas, beji nag baba gar tam, yani ayuani tama maruf, de grit, wala de shunu ma maruf. But time will come, ayazol yarifinu, jamaa dem, no, they are not human. It will come. So, ya jamana another no gulchinu. Nas betana beta Western Barakazal. People from Western Nas Pratit, they need to take this message right. Itum lo nas kan biya indu kumagil. Ugarin tufakir. Ita gadi shakil. Muda beta kamsa sana figaba. Okay? Inu ita zol muzulu. Uyala yeji jibulek mara kan ma indu alaka ma aja ita gadi chakalo ikudu gidam betag no zolde yaw kad betag u yaw governor betag wasema lew say betag de kan taril ita kan ga taril bishunu you need to yakinas pratit sometimes I don't want to go hard on my people but this is the truth ana ga na shubum kido ula dina kida nina kida itum say gulu betagum shakali ana I was watching there ana gutelo kali sara keleda because I know mafi zol okay mafi zol inak mafi zol inak ana guta class let's say it, you know sara keleta jabu biga governor okay o governor de sara keleta de is it because una mariak mashar wala na ma generalata Nuer alaka bata sara keleta ma Nuer chunu well, Sorum, na salary Bill Clinton, automatically she become a best politician. Well, I can do non-profit organization that is helping people. Does that qualify there automatically, AJ? Ishilu ikudu gidam, lenaz alkan gadin pihar. Ana masik sala, kam sa sana gadni chakala du. Inu fiyak bita aisha alo zoltane. De aja nas del ya ukwafu, wala fishu na asel. Nas ma gia sal na pusum. The same thing will happen to wow. Because alawalik mashi jabu warasara kalete they also alkani do sabab. Alkali nas pratit unaduo ichilu salafu wow. They also alkani do sabab. Asa de sara kalete mindu haja. Yala ita na mantushub tayo nini fi video ini. Nas pratit muksudin. Nas balbidu karfeta uyaji gulena. Ula nina nas kalamata nazado semu jenga. Mafi kalamata kumsemu. Ana kalamta yomdak inu sara kaleta duara bataw katire deri woro malata kum alitum kan garin to do sufogu tishakelo na jenge and that's why she was allowed to go ubam shi mana asmini nak bushu ba okay nazel go batam kide ajat sari kulu chalo wadule na denga utum gari ne nak ude ashi ta bushu na samerkin atalo jibu mara bukudu nak bukudu dogara lew because aja ya jamana intram ta alaikum nuswin not because ana ma indi tram lew ana mulut mara wana mara bata ayu kat walad yal ta ada kulo walad gidami ana biar ta bata janna shin utabal nuswin fusion lekin an nuswin gulu bitam de mara galbu bitaw ata lo hak bitaw badi le zoltani okay so they have kalam gulu siri acha anta tarub siri bita gabiliya wala siri bita munu amshi nik mara zolde tabalga asrata zolde kulo they will all be with you ma fi haja tan namantu nu ma babta kula ya haja and then you get to know inu nazel nascape so this what happened not because ana ma bugule aki ma fi mara bag bud haja de junu okay amalu shunu kiramal shunu kirma shi chal sara keleto kataw ina sara keleto wala biaro sabab al jamaa del kan gadin chakal be shunu ma maru uwasa de ya ma su western barkaza pina sasa gadini kore anina asade mafi small tribe gulu pratit ya ita da yawo kalama takum itum gadin tishilo nas ita zar rastag ma shakal ita zol sakar sagada na kabira na buduka da bugulu emotional abuse you guys are distorting the image of people you are trying to make them to look like smaller than they are you are trying to make them believe that they are stupid they cannot reason. That's what you are instilling in everybody's mind in South Sudan. But that's nonsense. Mafi denga baru vajat actor minastanin. Lo na denga kan biar vajat kan binar finu nazel indu mal bitamu mantalin fiu. Kan binishubu pinizria bitam isha bitam pe biyuto. Na denga kan ma baralo min mal le mal yamchi patich moya yamchi patich akil yamchi yasad mojan. Kalam zede kan ma basa. So it is all basad. Ana neji nugulek, ana neji to believe inu ite household accent mini. I cannot. Pa itum jusumin gabel al gadi wamukum de na denga beji kidib lek. U ya uzol basa lek udari kun ya uzol muksul mak. Ita ras betak shakal. Let him be the one that you need to let. Itum lazim takamun as jenge. Mai kalukum iwamukum. Yaji chilo akuk betak. Ita asede ita aksen minde. Wanina na denga de kota ramul chokol betana. Why don't you tell him? I'm sure amul chokol betak. Yaji nak duma akuk betak utushub zol de beji yaksum kum kep. Itum yaga te masal inu piaja bugulu jenge kutar. Piaja bugulu jenge beduk nas. Utaktul nupuskum gubal jenge maja. Makali jenge yaji yaktulak. But you will respond to defend yourself. But don't go and kill your brother because na denga the manager baden they will kill you all. Let them come and kill you all. Don't start killing yourself. Mavi kalam zede. This is why now nas Chollo, yani this is small group of Chollo population were made to believe that they are better than any other Chollo, than those of Oleng, and then they are now working to further the Denga's the Denga ideology by even killing their own brothers, nas Chollo. Ana lo fikana with the governor de with this incident alasel de ana bugulu min yom de Malakal yara. Ishilu bara na denga for Malakal. Denga yarja malta man garin fiu. Mafi aja bulum Chollo mana denga. The best kingdom but Chollo, where is it now? Denga are destroying the history, but the legacy but Chollo that they were all being respected for. I just told you guys, yaw marabatai kawaja. Ukitzoina gari nalbis de Chollo. Ana ma asel yom wa namchi for Malakal. Ana min nazlu ena wala grib ma Chollo. Marabatai kawaja ni min California ma grib ma Chollo. Alaga bitana shunu is because they have a very good value cultures. Una salama la dele pi maraine bugule nyabaj. I still respect her. She act like my mom when I married. Zaman ukirzonya de. Yani uman dia ina uwara. Yani de kana ja zurule. Culture zede de itum tushilu bara. Tamchi wara culture al nas gi asa at fogu. Nas bamshi. Yani ajat kene masa. Anazar I have not given her a thank you. No, I wrote thank you letter. De haja na Malta. Okay. I can remember Lokan Fiu give card. Lekin ma ana ma biar. It was like what 11 years ago. Okay. Lekin ya jamana itum nana ka junufin lazim narfinu al denga ma indum tatmiya wala tabiya al baktar nana ka duwala namshi nishilu unaish bew ya jamana mafi al tabiya na denga biar daja bakarabu ita lo daraja karabu da limpogo nado na denga ibarjirle quest what is it called Kerechup the order but I don't de la let's see order the anan adapter much I clean it but kere ana lo dara jan lak badu lay be sura kere yeji ya ilak badu quest kere nilim na janga na jibu ni ajadal fog de kulu beji barjulu ita lay kateta ajade ni demu fruit kan ya got be jay we lak badu lay quest kere yal zat accent minas de. And they will never learn because Zol al Biarib ya limpiaje jadida de Zol naman igalat beji gula ana ita arif ana kan ma biarib ajade biya muluke ita ayin ajade biya muluke then ita basalo ita basal ita bugula oh ajade kan ma biya mulu biya muluke that's the person that can learn. But those they know it all. When you're trying to say, no, ajaremagia maluzere, no, you don't know. I know it. And then you will try to explain it in a way that you cannot understand. So itum na Chollo, there could have been no reason why these people could be convened just with a small amount of money to leap from the enemies where they were safe to come out and much because they are also welcoming another murderers. Okay? That they have to come out there to come and welcome another murderers. Someone that betrays his own people. Someone that is paid to come and convene to bring his own people out. Yajimana Sharak video them. Okay? I get a bigger few Ajad Kano, they are reporting it too. So Mafi, there's no reason. If the governor want to bring these people out of UNIMIS, the best thing he could have done as a son or someone that loves his own people and he care about their safety, the best thing he could have done is to come there himself. Because this governor, he also ran away from Malakal to go to the bush. That's why he waged war against the same Dinka for almost about 7 years or 15 or more than that. And now you telling me because you are appointed to be a governor by degree today that you want to say that everything changed all of the sudden. That's not true. Mafia Jabugulu Jur, brother, Jur is not a tribe. Jur is the word beauty in my language. When you come, Atanas Bor Bugula Jur to know, a Jurpano. It's just a bang to know. In Denga, in any language, it's a beauty. Someone that you don't know, you respect them and you say, you know, it's a body kid name. It's not a tribe. It's the word beauty. Something pure, something handsome. That's what it is. It's not a tribe. So let's leave that there. The Maya language in it. So what I need to say, Al Governor but Malakal, Lokan Zol, there in Yeji Asa na Chollo, he could have compassed and assessed the situation. Because who's all askari? Someone that is a military guy. So he has this called the military, you know, decision-making process. So what he did, instead of him coming there and see whether it is convenient or it is safe for these people to come out from the UNIMIS and go back to their resident or to talk to them, he failed to do that. He just went there, paid them money, and then come out, come get me. Unazel Janin, I don't blame these innocent people. You know, if you are hungry, you want to eat something, you can come out. Look, come on, if you are confined in one place for that many years, you can come out. If there is anything that said it's okay to come out. This is what happened to us here in the United States. When they said people have to be inside the indoor, that nobody will go to work, all these things, everybody was upset. But what happened during the campaign, when they say, oh yeah, there is demonstration, even those who were not part of demonstration, they came out there and then just go and watch people who are demonstrating. So it is a human nature. I'm not blaming these innocent people. But those leaders who knows what to expect, what will happen, they should have minimized or mitigate this to avoid the loss of life that we have seen, to avoid the ongoing suffering. The population, they said, those people who have dispersed, some of them are not known. Only 6 people are accounted for to confirm death, but the rest are unknown. Because these, they were all organized. Maybe some are now being fed on by fish in river now, because that's what Denga does best. Tayin. So what you guys need to do, Nas El Jamabata na Chollo den, this Chollo, whatever, governor could have, first he could have come to Malakal, take over his region or state, and then now sit with the security personnel. Find out how these people end up in the UNIMIS. How did they end up there? Were those people all living in Malakal, or some of them were living in village outside Malakal? And if that is the case, who are now in their home? Lopinas kan gado fi Malakal? Albert bitam, buyut bitam, alunkan sa kanin fiu. Gubal lisa madaka lo fiyuwan. Demunu sa kan fiu asade. Ajat said, you need time, yeah, governor. You need time for all these things to evaluate and then assess the risk. But that you find out, Lopizol Chollo de Betazol, Kandakal for UNIMIS, and you are talking about peace. Then what does it take you to get that person out from that house in order to bring back the victim? This is a process. You cannot just come and give money just because, you know, people are angry and then call them out, come here, and then when they die, like now, and then you shut up your mouth because you want to kill more people. There's no any condemnation statement that came out from Ukuma Buta Malakal, wala Ukuma Buta Jiba, because it's something that has been coordinated and planned. And this is why God will never bless South Sudan, because everybody is lying. They do things to kill people, and then they don't acknowledge that something wrong happened. They just think that is the best thing. They said Denga Apadang, they are proud that they killed the Chollo. You know, how can you be proud by killing your own kinmen? These are the South Sudanese citizens. Malakal Sibulekum, Minsanakam, 2013, Nas Chollo, Nas Nuer, they were all in UNIMIS. Some of them are there as rebel in Khartoum. But Piaja Jadid, is there anything new that you guys brought into it? Mafi. There's no changes. It's even getting worse. Yani Amalu destroy Kulu. Not only Malakal. It happened in Juba. Pinazasa Ukit Juba Talabara, 2011. Everybody went there. They want to build some hotel, restaurant. What happened? Na janga jai na kshala jadel. Karabu Kulu. Bigama ita bishu basila hita betabet. Same thing lena for wow. Anasa indi hita. Bugulu chunu tup betai. Wagi binak wow. Anama bagdara chana siana. Because albedi jamana jafogu makako. Nas grudel. Dakal hubed. Ubiga gadi ikarabu Kulu. You cannot do anything. Itama bagdara tamulaja kwes mafi. Unuma nazi kilim. Nas kishumum gawe. Anina nas jangada. Ula anina binamulu kida. Anina binamulu kida. Ma bagdar ibana rakuba saket mafi. Leya jamana itum tuwadu nas. Pijo kide mafi malo. So akuna with Chollo, Governor Batagum to Chollo, this guy need to sit down. Yasa al nabso. Hell kalas. Na de taban na Chollo fasid al fadol de. Asa Chollo there yeji fi Canada Nuer. Because Chollo yaw masika la asala. Yaw nas gadi ni zoj pijibo gadi amul chuno. Ana der nugule kum kalam de. Ala fala mana gad nushubu na Chollo gadi amul de. Is no different from Pulimal na Nuer malo. Na General Paulino Motiba malo. You guys need to go back and watch those video. Ukid galu pisos to South Dalek, Jabu Cadet, Jabu Nas Paulino Motive, Jabu Nas Goron Kong, Jabu Nas Yak Jua. Ayazol Kulu, Nuer Kulu Alkanma Endu Jade, Joral de Uman Jama de Babir Yala. The Maneji Gulupi best de na Nuer Beji Yala. Chunguniki Changan, Chunukere Chunu. Yani Nas Machino. Nuswin Muksudin, Yal Muksudin, but na Janga, Gadini Amulter Besramala. Chua bera jabu mood. Ula is all the Hindu heart attack. The Hindu blood pressure. Now Nuer Siazin al-Kobar, al-Kan be our woman, they will actually detect this. Yaw badaw mao. Baktulubas. Tani kaman be sharbaguma martu, tani be jarbaguma yalu. Yani ajat katir na dakal kulu fil buyutu. Damaru jamaa del. The last event al-asal, bag al-fadal de, let remove Riyak Mashar. Ban ba Oman Taman inu Nuer Kalas Muksum, Oman Mawai. Let remove him. Talo Riyak Mashar bara. Na sakado nyam. Yala na Nuer wame nak. Deri ni arjaw bejay mavitriga. Na denga Kalas, Oman jab go betam kulu. Na titku bany gel bay chunukede. Jabu nak na metianga nyor. So Oman Daman. Asa na Chollo, when Galo Kalas pi salama malu. Na Chollo nak pijiba. No, bed the bed tana. Ita basima pi ajere. Na Chollo man mashi umbare labo bejai. Na Chollo umbare mashi zoju bejai. And they are acting stupid. They think they are smart. You guys, my people, you are not smart than Denga. And then ugulekum de. Denga, yani, anabugulekum. Itasir mana nina na luob de barkazalde. That's how we know them. Nasel, ubeji kanuzol miskin, mind waja. But udar kep yeji dagadita. Uma bedagadita mazol tani biyit dezol beta. Beji charbagukum itum taktul badkum shedid. Uida maninu kalazita lo legenta yala ubeji inta amina. Uyeji agodenak. Ushuba ku gebel kan charbag magda. Bukut mindu sinin tani. Zola de manekelem kalas inta. Look what happened between us Taban and us Riyak Machar. This thing is not something that happened like 20 years ago. so that you guys can forget about it. Mavi. Or 50 years ago, no. The generation that were just recently born in, they are still surviving, and it is a fresh event. So you guys are supposed to learn from it. Like, no, you guys don't want to learn from it. Itum derin napsu tikara laja. Nachola de alushala almashi jabu biga governor de. Uzol de accent umutalim dan uli. No. Uzol de ubiar vajad actor menuli. No, mafi. Uka nebita uli. Alfarak chunu. They were all fighting the same cause. What making different between uling mafi? The only difference I said Ashanim na denga recognize him, that is a moderate and he can come and implement dengasm, then that's why they promote him and put him there. Once usuro bitazolda, they are so defensive. When you tell them, Yajamana, what your son is doing is not going to be a health situation for us. Uman ma basima, ajaluman bushubinak, oh, de Ashaninu zol betana lagadu, he could raise yauna zel mamuk sudin. And then he start the fight. Sana denga uman arif yala abu kringa quest. Ala kulu shina za kwati, anama der nazid al kalam shadid. Lekina jana jita ine, I would like to say condolences to the family of the victim of Malakal. And then those who are still in Iran, let's pray for them so that they can make it back safe. Or some of them can survive whatever they are going through, knowing that God loves them. And God loves all of us. Even those Satan, na jenge, al Satan dakal pigulum, it will come a time that God will say, enough is enough. Now you guys have to feel the same pain or suffering that you have inflicted or imposed on your brothers and sisters. Denga will experience the same situation that they are putting everybody through. They will get it. Right now is their turn. Pipi bit kirem in denga, bugula aduna air. Ugana ugal ayom de yom betak, yom bukura de yom betai, aja beshikilde. So that thing is all in life. Someone can just think that they have a power, but at the end of the day, that power will no longer exist. It will turn to the other person. So it is a time that na jenge, they need to understand whatever they are doing to all the innocent South Sudanese, is just because Kir happened to have that privilege, to have the power, and he able to control, to be in charge of gun. So he give everybody a gun. But gun don't kill, people kill. And plus, the gun are not made in South Sudan. Those guns have been brought from outside the world. Do you think that those guns will last for long? They also need the maintenance. If it is not fixed, it will not be there. And those bullets are not made in South Sudan either. So there will come a time where everything will change. And Denga, they will face the same thing that they are doing to others. So it is a time for them to come out and say, you know, whatever we are doing is wrong. We will always be South Sudanese, regardless of whatever number they are. Those people whom they see, they are pure today, they will become more. Look, if Arab countries, I don't know how many there are, but let me just put it for the sake of argument that more than 50 Arab countries were supporting Northern Sudanese so that they can Arabize South Sudan to promote the Arabism, so that South Sudanese can become Muslim and be radicalized to become, you know, radical Muslim, so that they can wage jihad and convert the entire Africa into Islam. If that failed, 50 countries of Arab world, they even made gun, leave alone now, Denga Mabi Arabi, Ya Salah Salah. They made bullet. If they could not turn God's decision, Gadigululo, Rubunagal, yes. When Jesus said yes, it is yes. When he said no, it's no. So if they could not overturn God's decision, why should anybody believe Denga will actually eradicate all the tribe like Sister Amer, Kanga, Dektebugavel, that the Equatorian are Ugandese, and some of them are Congolese and and Kenyan. Why would anybody believe that? It's not going to happen. It's not. Denga will never control South Sudan. South Sudan will always be for all the tribe God made and placed them in that land. That geographical region, those people God made to be there, they will always be there. Dengue will continue to kill, they will continue to humiliate, they will continue to abuse. But the truth is, at the end of the day, God will overturn it. And those people whom they see today that they are very few, they will become majority. Those people that they are seeing that they are helpless, they will become stronger. That power will turn around. So it is a time that South Sudanese need to have the really conversation. And do not fear death. Someone that is threatening you to kill you, he is not threatening you with something new. Because we all know at the end of the day, when our time comes, we will die. Nobody will live in this world forever. It doesn't matter where you live. Ya jamana ana gana for the tide ana murta. Ana in this real kan man ana ma biar yom dak ana ge num tat piajere pi chwal betana beta you one day. Ana ge kudu tat de how ana ge ana bishil tani den no kutra sibe. Ana said ana pi amara. Ana di Cyril Kabir no mananum pogo. I start questioning myself. Did I know God will do that to me? No, Mafi. Gumash zerede, yom dak, ana man der nalbis gumash, ana bamchi tarabare nak. Naksi lo awal kire, lo kasalta, yala ana bamchi ni parashu nak, so that it can dry. And I have to spend my time there for that clothes to dry. Right now I have more clothes. That's why yom dak, ana gilim gumashad kire der wrestle of Africa. Because I know what the situation look like. I know what our people are going through. So now, it will come a time that they will not be happy. All this agnes, all this pain that they are putting everybody through will turn against them. They will be the one in that pain. So itum na jenge arjo le puskum, and you guys need to realize that you are hurting people more. Nobody hate Denga. Why always Denga? Aya ajal basel. Gabila kide Katalo is Denga. Aja Sarawina Denga. Why not always yani? Why don't people hear something else? Malakal de piu nad ma ban. Malakal de piu nad Nuer. Why always Denga Amaluni, Denga Amaluni? Itu Malkum, what is wrong with you guys? Why don't you let other people come into your land too and do the same thing so that you have a justification to say, Jamana, we Denga, we are being hated. You're the one that doing something wrong, but when people say what you are doing is not right, then you say, oh, Denga hate. The Munu say, who like people who does things wrong to them? Mafi, nobody will like Denga. Pa brothers and sisters, I want to say this, be strong, but don't let yourself be misled to go and kill your own brother and sisters just because you have been given money by Nas Denga. Even Denga don't know how to produce that money, leave alone dollars. South Sudanese pound, they don't know how to do it. Mafi. But they are using it so that you guys can hit yourself more and then kill yourself. Utajini to gul ulayana kan laganu bari deng. Ana lokir gale alele de italwal. Talita minister kira na ma bomshi. Because it doesn't worth it. What kind of leadership is that? Ita talk to nas betak so that you become a leader. Because ita gatamul musala bita nas jenge. Ejamana kalam de lokan Arab. Lokan ajab bukun sala chani amulu. Arab kan be amulu. Junub asade. Kuna magari ne keliminu anana junubin. We could be talking anina nas Arab. But ma basel. God knows what He has for everybody. Okay? Like I said, I went through everything. Anade, al-kubaya bataide, gadna kulu, shunu gadna mulfiu. Lekin mafi. All of the certain asade, I find myself, yajamana, raz bataide kulu, aya aja kulu. Ja bataide, kan fiu bugulu shunu. Fi ajatani kire. Naman, you become dirty na fi ajat kire, bugom pijisim betak. Mush? Ja bataide kan ma quest. Yana bomshi na zamano gutele kum gobel. Gumash wa aide bes. Mafi next mafi. Al bantlon zerede lo fi kalas. Ana baksulu nak unintazuru lo biga yabish nalbis lay kwes kid namshi. Everything is okay. No manage num ana bunum. But what happened now in Dikuma shat benalbus? Altri gaza nalbis be mafi. Chala no manage nalbus ajat zede. Ana gi labus not because ana ma gana hip karfeta. Because when I look back, yani I see I've come far. Situation and a few years ago with what I was in like 30 years ago is completely different. 20 years ago is completely different. Udaya okala maderino. Don't wish, you Nadenga should not put in their brain, mind, they will eradicate, they will finish everybody. They will die too. Whether they are dead, natural death that take them, it's the same death. Who now is comfortable in South Sudan? Nadenga Laterado Naza, they are not comfortable. Because when you are doing something wrong to someone, it's affecting you more too. That's why they are crying. We Nadenga, we are suffering too. But the cause of why everybody is suffering, including them. Nadenga yausabab al nas kulu garini kore pijinub the doman. If you were not to create the insecurity and you stay in your area, you develop it. You respect the law, you respect the norm, you respect everybody's space. So Sudan could have been a better place. Everybody would love to go and live in. But Mafi, you find someone does their thing, you come there, tell Gazol Gadiazara. Gadiazara Pizara, but I bet you to do cras, it's a chicken like Congolese. You do good to look. I'll never day ajere for you. I'll never day ajere for Congo. Yala ita teji to Gulena Fiaja quest. Where did it come from? And then you come and cry to ita threat as all, Alkan Gadiazara de. And then you come and claim you are suffering too. Dabunu Gadiazara leg. Mafi. So ya jamana al solution to Junub al Gabal al Bushub Nupusu man Daruna Denga, they have to stand up and fight for their right. You cannot sit there and expect God to come. Yasa adita. Itum lazim al bugulu freedom de is not free. Freedom piajat katir bamshu warao. And we all know what it took for us to get the so-called South Sudan. So it's not going to be easy. Nadenga is Ibkum alone, to leave you alone in order to get that land back from them. Al Chollo, Al Kan Jerry Barra for you Vitam, for Malakal Mashi for you, and in order for them to come back to those hours they abandoned before, Denga will not just come and open the door to you and say, thank you, you come back, now we have peace. Come, you welcome into your house. No, it's not going to happen. It's going to take you some sort of sacrifice. You got to pay for it. Either you pay your life or you pay someone else's life for Denga in order to run away too, like you ran away from that house. Ita jiret, ita teraduk bara, ita jara bara, zol teradak bara fi jua betak, ita bishu bukun sal, igule kalas ya zole tal, digiri nina salam, tal fi jua betak, ana mashi kalas, ana raja vidar Denga, mafi. The same thing will apply lena na luo inagu barakazal. Al malat Denga shalo de, ma beji, mafi Denga beji for whether they came peaceful or they came through whatever mean, Denga will not just come and say, okay, come take your land. Same thing will apply to Naz Lumini, Naz Ye Del. Denga Mara Igule Kumitum Naz Madin, Naz Equatoria Del. Denga will not say, okay, tal, ulai betak de, can bet quest, one azada, katazamaninu, kit katalta jana betak. As a day is a time, class, and begin in this alarm mark, tal, you are welcome back. It's not going to happen, my people. Ajere de leo har, de leo chokol, de leo rujali mut, de leo nusuwini mut, de leo yali mut. Ma bukun fi kalam zere. Ude kalamu bara na zakarta. Ana guta ya jamana aljarol Thomas Cirillo gadi gul ana gani shakil junub kulo. He will not fight for junubin kulo. Because ita na mantamshi filmo for that ma ukuma bukun indak maal to gompo albakali ukuma instak na inu indak guwa. Ita lo ukuma ma gadi yasema kalam beta manadi ta bamji ta asir ma. Thomas Cirillo uma tarele ukuma ta junub. Thomas Cirillo, as an Kir, they are wasting a budget. They are wasting their time. And Kir knows. Ashani Resal Nazi Nak finance machine to kill a man prom. It's just a joke. Aja Bugulu Chakalade, that's why Piajere, Bugulu Mayan Marwal Bugulution. Pidwala Kede fi Southeast Asia. Nina Kade, let's look at the story. Ajere, the event that is happening across the world. Kalam al Bakali Nas Garini Shakal Piyamani is not simple thing. Zol Tarada Begwo, ma Besibak Sakit, ma Beji Gulek, Tabanu Biarab, Ukata Lakuk, Ukata Lok Tak, Utarada, Yala Ejitane, Sibak, Gine, Igul, ma Biarab, Ayam and Ayam Loitel, Loada Gua Tani, Maita Beji Tamule, Napsu Kazale, Ajaita Malta de. Ya Kwati, another Nuguleko. Na Junga Mara Yasima Bekalam. It doesn't matter what kind of language you are using, Uman Mara Yasima. Pana Chollo, Una Nuer, Malakal, they need to come together and then stand their ground. Kalina Denga de Arja Malato. Witum lo rejetu inak, na Chollo Barja Malo, nas Ajaria Eja Maladum, Ubadkide Yamulu Intifakia. Wintifakia de Barja Pinya inu nas lazim itaram bado. Altabiati, Taram Tabia Batai, one of the Taram Tabia Batai. That would be the nation South Sudan one. But nation al Bugulda Tabia Batazol wide italo maga de Taramu, Yaktulu, Walita Matas Kunina. There's no difference between Islamic world. Al Bugul, if you are not Muslim, you don't deserve to live. If you are not a Muslim, you don't deserve even to have any sort of saying in a community or country affairs. That's not a rule. Anina the arena for Junub. That's why it took us 50 years to resist the Islamic ideology. So it will also take us maybe 100, 200 years to resist the Dengism. Because that's what we have seen. It is a copy and paste Arabization. That's why they kill people. You know, Ukelo Lambatazot. Meet someone, meet Igulu Akulu. Akulu Nei Kaman, Mabatabagu, a Chantaru Finu, Alam the Tabak. Tabakulu Nei. So the life and in mother. Nakulushi, I want to say happy Easter to you guys and my condolences to Chollo people in Malakal. You know, I feel your pain. I'll keep you guys in my thoughts, and I will pray for the entire people that are marginalized in South Sudan. Stay strong. Freedom is not free. You guys need to stand up, man up, fight for your right. God will not come down and fight it. Even in the Bible, we all know that Christianity kind of spread by force in some areas. British did it, whoever did it, we all seen it. Missionaries come with forces and then you impose it. Same thing with Islam. So I want to say good night. God bless people of South Sudan. God bless you all. Thank you guys for tuning in.